Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 25 of the AfterLife Podcast. Man, we got a great crowd today. One of them, this is his first ever appearance on the AfterLife Podcast. And it's Ash. Yep. The Ash's Den right here.
Yep.
Supposedly one of the, might even be the master architect. Not Blondskunk, who's also on the podcast. But the Ash's Den.
Yeah, he's cooler than Blondskunk.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh yeah, so we have Blondskunk, and then we also have another contender for Master Architect. We have a man himself that is also making his own extraordinary base, and that is SquareMario.
You're too nice.
So yeah, we three contenders for Master Architect right here in the podcast. But that's besides the point. We have to mention that we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube with webcams. Links in the description down below. And we also have a Discord at tiny.cc/AL Discord, and links to all the members in the description too at streamerlinks.com/AfterLife SMP. And also we have to advertise our podcast suggestions where you can ask topics or questions in the YouTube comments on the most recent podcast or in our Discord. And the first one that we're going to be starting with is from Raelyn. Which do you think is more painful? Childbirth or getting hit in the balls?
We're all men.
Well, obviously, I gave birth to this big-headed buffoon over here.
Yeah,
and
SquareMario.
God awful. Oh, let me tell you something. It was, the doctors were waiting. Jay was waiting, and it was a monster.
I was holding your hand. You were like screaming.
Yeah, you're like, I got this, Kirk. I got this. I'm like, what do you got? I don't got nothing. Anyway, I think honestly that was the worst experience of my life right there. To tell you the truth.
Well, clearly, Skunk, you've never been hit in the balls. Clearly.
Yeah.
Probably because he doesn't have any.
Ooh, that's
no. I mean, no. No, it's not true.
So which one is it, Skunk? Did you give birth or do you have balls?
I'm like the guy in Game of Thrones that wears them around his neck.
He has both. Wait, what?
Like a little. There's a guy in Game of Thrones, right?
That's a little bit different, Skunk.
What do you mean?
A little.
At least
bit
I have them.
I mean,
cherish them forever.
There's a guy with testicles on his neck in Game of Thrones.
Yes, there is.
A little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw people in the Discord having a discussion about it whenever it was asked, and White was over here saying something about him liking getting kicked in the balls or something like that.
Wait,
no.
Hold up,
wait, what?
Yeah,
you can't like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because White said easiest question in the world, and then Duo said stepping on a Lego. And then Jagira said, when a guy gets hit in the balls, you don't hear him a year later going, you know what? I want another. Which is true. Like, who wants to be like, yep, keep going to town, boys.
Right.
But then White was like, wait, you don't? Must be just me then.
I mean, it's been so long. I kind of miss it. I just quarantine,
Yeah.
What, you miss getting kicked in the balls? What am I missing?
A little bit.
What? No, you don't miss that.
I just miss
man.
human contact, dude.
No.
You can get human contact in other kinds of ways.
Yeah,
getting hit in the balls is
next level? Is that what you're trying to go at?
Yeah.
Interdimensional?
Yeah.
It's about to send you to a whole nother reality about what
takes you to a special place.
Oh, I bet it does.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a special place of pain and misery for the rest of your life.
Well, not the rest of your life. I was gonna say, yeah.
You
I remember the last time.
Okay, when is the last time you guys got hit in the balls?
A long time.
What, deliberately? Like somebody hit me in the
accident, whatever, whichever option. When is the last time somebody,
The corner of the table always gets me.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, that's a yikes, yeah.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's just right at that level, and sometimes you just run into it, and he just gets you, or the desk at school before. I've had that happen before.
Ooh, not good.
I'm trying to think of another time that I've had that experience.
Ever a person?
No, thankfully, actually. Yeah, I don't think I've really had like a person like do that to me before.
That's good.
Yeah, I've never been in that situation. I've never been like somebody's been so pissed off at me that they're like, I'm gonna kick this guy in the balls.
I mean, it could be an accident too, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got hit in the balls with a soccer ball once. Someone kicked it right there.
Oh,
Not good, not good.
oh,
Yeah, that was rough.
yeah.
You know,
No,
I
you're
think
right. That's happened to me too.
it keeps you down for a good 10 to 15 minutes.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah,
Hmm.
something similar happened with me, but with a dodgeball.
Oh, that's a bad spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
that
out
was it.
for sure.
I mean, it's a little bit softer than a soccer ball, so
Yeah, that's for
alright, but
sure.
Mhm.
There's not as like jam packed in there.
yeah.
I know like the one that I remember the most was in 2nd grade. I was at a friend's birthday party and they have a little bounce castle in front of their house.
Oh,
So we're
God.
all
Oh
jumping
no.
and his leg just goes right between the legs and just whams. And I know I was down for like a good 10
Ooh.
minutes. And I mean,
Mm.
you're a 2nd grader too, so you're like, you know, even more in pain then. You just don't know how to handle the emotions. You
Sounds like
know,
a fun time, Jay.
yeah, you kind of
Honestly.
think you're not gonna have children ever after that point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But let's be honest, I don't really think you ever get over the pain at any age. It's pretty bad.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of got used to it.
What? Okay, listen here.
No,
all
that's
right.
why I was like so
Whitefire.
chill
Okay,
about it
Whitefire.
before. No, like I have this one friend, right?
Oh, that just kicks you in the balls all the time, and you're so used to it. Like, what's going
not
on?
kick. He kind of
Smacks it.
just grabs a handful, dude.
What?
What? Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Mario, what are you?
Excuse
What are
me.
you?
What rabbit
Yeah.
hole we going down right now? What is
He's-
going on?
Yeah, it's an interesting experience, dude.
Yeah,
Mario,
it is
you
an
have to
experience.
elaborate. You can't just leave us there.
Listen.
Okay,
I know
well,
it's Pride
You said
Month
he
and all.
grabs
What the
a
heck's going on?
handful.
Like he is not into guys. Like he has a girlfriend, but it's just
Questionable.
yeah. He likes to, you know, slap ass. He likes to grab some nuts from here to like time to time. I don't know.
I've
Isn't that
never
like
had a
called
friend
like
like that.
sexual harassment or something like that?
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
it's like
assault or whatever.
in our society, it's a lot easier to get away with it when it's dude.
No.
So like,
I wouldn't
No.
say that. No, I don't think so.
and
I
it's
mean,
like
it's only like that
gotta
if you
report.
allow that, or like if you're in
it's
sports,
like
I guess.
he only does it to his close friends. So it's interesting.
Okay, so it's all right then.
Okay.
It is all right. Yes, I'd suppose.
Lord,
I don't think that's all right.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think
let
so.
any of my friends do that to me. Like
He's a
that's
different breed.
no,
Trust me. It's like,
different breed. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, is he like an animal or something?
Yeah, he definitely acts like it.
Okay.
So Mario, if your friend does this and you know your group kind of says it's fine, do you take part in these shenanigans then?
I don't grab any body parts myself, if that's what you're trying to get at.
I mean, you could give it a little tap, you know, whatever.
Wait, what? What are we talking about here? What are we?
Well, you know.
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't typically ever go for the front. Like, I feel like that's a little more disrespectful because in sports and whatnot, like, I don't know if you guys have seen that Key and Peele skit, but like, slapping someone's ass in sports, it's like what is the word?
Where you just have to keep,
Camaraderie.
yeah.
That would demotivate me.
Yeah, and the guy was getting mad when he couldn't do it. And then eventually, the guy didn't let him, and then eventually he allowed
went to rehab.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, something like that. But, yeah, close friends. Just like
Close friends.
a show of, affection, friendship. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Okay.
a very strong level of affection. I mean, I would consider us all to be pretty good friends here. I met up with Skunk, and
All right, Jay,
I
let's
consider
tell
us
me
to be
now.
very, very close best friends. And me and him didn't play no happy sack or whatever. Smacking each other's butts.
Happy sack. What
Okay,
the
we didn't do that with White either.
Listen, it's a different kind
I mean,
of.
White may have enjoyed it though, so that might be why.
Listen, we have a very professional relationship here at Afterlife. So,
man, this is supposed to be a professional podcast.
We keep our hands to ourselves.
What are you talking about?
This is professional.
Man, this is Ash's introduction to the podcast. The atmosphere. This is what he's getting.
I feel like it's been worse.
Afterlife member too. Holy smokes!
Yeah, youngest After. Well, yeah, it's not a. But he's in the. Okay, I can't use that word. He's in the stage where it becomes prevalent because he's now going to be a sophomore, or right?
Yeah,
you're going to be a sophomore, so you're kind of in that stage where high school's all like weird and different. Like I know in middle school, towards seventh grade, like they had a competition to like slap girls' butts, and eventually teachers cracked down on that heavily.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I hope so.
It's a weird thing. I've never had that happen.
Yeah, they had a competition, and then that stopped after like a week.
Is there a prize?
Just getting to smack people's butts. That's the prize, I guess.
Nice.
Prize and points.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna move away from this topic, I guess.
Yes,
I was enjoying it.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice start, I think.
Got to learn a lot about
Mario and what he does over here.
He's
what do I do?
He's too busy concentrating on Minecraft over here, playing with his villagers.
What do I do, huh?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's friendly. It's
a
show of like
friendly.
Like I said, camaraderie, dude. Like it's
okay.
Oh yeah.
Next thing we know, at Skunk, we meet up with Mario, and
I don't know if I want to meet up now. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Listen,
I'm scared. Scared.
All right, you can think what you want, okay? But
I know what it is, and I'm scared of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
It's typically only when people do it to me, you gotta return the favor. Yeah.
What is this rabbit hole we're going down now? Okay, what's the returning of the favor now? How would you return the favor?
You can't just let someone touch your ass.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean I have to touch them back.
In a way, it's like asserting dominance,
I guess if you don't do anything back, then you're establishing yourself as a beta in your group. Then,
exactly. Jay knows what I mean.
Not exactly, because I don't have experience of that nature. But
we don't know what the heck.
Jay, I know you understand what I'm saying.
No, not like that.
Father like son? Not really.
Okay.
In this scenario.
No.
Well, in other news, we have the PlayStation 5 reveal that happened this past Thursday. Right? Thursday?
I think it was Thursday. It was the 7th. Wait, no, not the 7th. That was a while ago.
I think it was Thursday. Well, whatever. They revealed a bunch of games that were coming out, right? Or, well, kind of. But they started with a freaking horrible teaser. You guys know what teaser they started with? That was like horrific.
I don't, because I watched.
I didn't keep up with it. Yeah.
It was the saddest thing in the world. They started with a Rockstar Games logo. Then it's like
GTA 6.
GTA 6.
Woo! No.
And then for like the next 2-3 minutes, you're just watching GTA 5. It's like, why are they showing GTA 5? Like, it looks the exact same thing. And then they announce,
and they're doing
oh, it's going to be enhanced for PlayStation 5 and all the new console or platforms. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty troll, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that's troll.
Yeah, it comes out next year, I think. 2021.
Oh.
2021.
Yeah, so
when's the console come out?
This year?
This year.
Yeah, they should be coming out like November or December.
Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense. If it's early 2021, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Isn't the price tag on that pretty steep though? Like the console?
They didn't actually announce it, which was a little bit odd. PlayStation didn't announce it because like they waited until the end to show what the console looked like, and
people are like.
So I mean, I know a lot of people were in love with it, and I know a lot of people were making fun of it because of what it looked like. I mean, to be fair, both consoles look like crap. Like the Xbox, I don't even know what it's called anymore.
What is it?
The new Xbox is not the prettiest looking thing in the world. Some people compare it to a refrigerator. And then we have the PlayStation that looks like a mix over of Alienware making out with Netgear to make a console.
It looks like a Wi-Fi router.
Xbox is bad.
Xbox Series X, that's what it's called.
I mean, it's not so like bad, but it's literally a box. Like Xbox, hello.
I mean, I think that's fine, like because like depending on what your house looks like, that might be what you go for. It's more sleek and modern, and you know, it doesn't stand out too much. And it's also
looks ugly. Why are there a bunch of holes at the top?
Because there's a color that comes out of it. And I think that's like ventilation.
Series X. Right? That's what it's called. Xbox Series X.
Just doesn't seem very like space efficient. I don't know. Yeah, very refrigerator looking.
It depends on how big it is.
It's smaller than the PlayStation 5 by like a good bit. By like a few inches, I think. Like height wise.
Let's say a PlayStation 5. Now, the only gripe with which I'm sure they'll probably have, is a all black version of the PlayStation 5. Because I don't know if I'm a full fan of the white. The white just gets dirty. I've had like white components on gaming stuff before, and it just gets really dirty. So I'm just hoping that there might be I'm a big fan of the design though. I do like it.
It's very angular, but
it has like
I don't hate it.
Like a really like almost like one of those I guess you ever see like those PCs that are like those little tiny PCs towers, and they like run like a software like Steam, the Steam machines or whatever, the Steam bots. They have like Steam on them, and that's it. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, they sell them in like I think like CyberPower PC. iPower has them. They're like Steam. I don't know. Anyway, this looks pretty cool. Now the only thing is it gonna be standing up like?
You can put it on the side supposedly.
Can you put it on the side? Okay.
But it's bigger than. I think it's the biggest PlayStation console ever.
Really? Oh, that's surprising.
Like lengthwise, so like if you compare it to like if you ever had a PlayStation 3, it's going to be longer than that.
So, really? That was big.
I believe so, big. Unless I'm misinterpreting the image that I saw at one point or forgot.
Okay.
But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty long, but I mean, it's not as girthy, I guess.
No, it's not girthy. No, I'm looking at it now. But yeah, the controller looks cool too. I know we got that revealed a while ago, but this, I like that they're kind of like branching off of the traditional PlayStation controller and probably going with like more of an Xbox One controller or whatever, because it's probably more comfortable in the hand that way. So, but PC Master Race. So.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be buying this. I'm not buying this.
I don't really see myself buying it unless there's some really cool game titles. Like I know some people, they're like continuing certain series, but if there's any standalone, really cool looking titles, maybe if it's not too expensive, but otherwise, the PC has served me pretty well.
Yeah.
What about you, Ash?
PlayStation 5, I don't really see myself buying it either. I personally never owned a PlayStation at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I just use the Xbox One. I mean, it works pretty good. It has most of the games, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Did you see that one game on there that kind of reminded me, like, graphics-wise of Ori? Did you see that one game? What's it called? It starts with a K, I think.
No.
Corey? I saw it on Instagram, actually. Let me see.
I don't remember PlayStation 5 games reveal. Do they have a list? Because there was a game that started with a K, I think, that had like a bunch of them. Oh God. Well, I just played audio on the podcast. Nice. The PlayStation 5. What is it called? Kena? Bridge of Spirits. If you Google that, Ash, that kind of reminded me of Ori. Because when I saw
might
it,
seem like a worthy thing to look at.
Because I saw it and I was like, are the people from Xbox making a PlayStation game? No. Because to me, like, what it has, like sure, they're two totally different games, but like the graphics are like kind of what characters they kind of showed reminded me of it. Or I got the feeling of that kind of fantasy atmosphere. So
Interesting.
Skunk, did you care for any of those games since you've been a PlayStation owner for a bit?
Not really, no. I'm not. A lot of the games I played on PlayStation were like, well, in this PlayStation I have here, I played like Overwatch. I played Call of Duty. I played Minecraft, Terraria, and all them games you can play on PC. So it was a matter of time before I just got up my own PC and played them on here. So a lot of the games that have been revealed didn't really interest me. So I mean, they look cool. Like some of them, like the new Horizons game.
Horizon
Looks pretty
Forbidden
cool.
West.
Yeah, that game. I mean, that looked pretty cool. I always like Little Big Planet. Pretty sure there's a new one of those coming out. And that's always a fun game. But other than that, I mean, I didn't really see much else that I was really, wanting to see. So
I know a lot of people are getting hyped over the Spider-Man like little expansion because it's supposedly not really a full new game, but it's like building upon the current Spider-Man, but it's still separate.
Okay.
I know a lot of people were happy about that. I know Gran Turismo was an exciting thing. Ratchet and Clank.
Game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see myself purchasing this console to play any of these games that they talked about. So,
Well, you don't want to chunk out $500 to $600 for a console.
my brother's over here. He's trying to save up for a PC, and now the PlayStation 5 is coming out. And I'm like, yeah. So the only issue is, I was like, dude, you just got to save your money. Like right now, he wants to get one of them adapter things for his PlayStation 4. It's like a adapter to have like keyboard and mouse on the PlayStation 4.
But why would he want that?
Because he wants to practice with it before he gets his PC. I told him, don't do that.
It's totally different still.
Yeah, like it's not the same. I told him, don't do that. Like, I just save up for a PC, and potentially if you want to get the PlayStation 5, get it, but I can assure you that you'll enjoy the PC, or just get the PlayStation 5. He really doesn't need a computer right now. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's one of those things. I was like, just keep your options open.
Yeah.
But what is he trying to play with the keyboard and mouse on in the PlayStation? Fortnite?
Yeah.
Really?
That was
Because
the main game.
from what I recall, all the pro players are switching to controller because of the aim assist. So, not sure why your brother would do that then.
Well, I think he's thinking that the philosophy behind it, that there's better aiming with keyboard and mouse. The other thing is like that also takes skill rather than just pure luck with the aim assist. So, or just lock on.
Yeah.
So, oh, I don't know. But anyway, so it's one of those things. I was kind of brought up in conversation today about the PlayStation 5. So, but
Mm.
Interesting.
I
Fortnite
will not be
is
buying it.
interesting.
I
Well,
think the
go ahead, Mike.
only yeah, one more thing before we move on. Like the only reason I would get any sort of console like Xbox or PlayStation is probably like if there's any unique titles, that aren't on PC, maybe like
Yeah.
very immersive, like story role-playing games, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, like obviously those are really fun. Like I'm a fan of like all genres, but they're also like a big commitment. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be out here spending $400 or $500 on a console and then 60 for a game, like
Yeah.
you want to be really committed. And like,
A
we're all
lot.
doing Minecraft content, and so it doesn't seem like there's really much time to be playing other like big titles on the side. So,
Right.
it's a tough call to make.
Yeah.
I
Hoping.
don't need one either.
Mm-hmm. It'd just be something that collects dust.
Mm,
Like this
Or
one
you
does.
use as
I
like a
went down
Blu-ray
there.
player or whatever.
Blu-ray.
YouTube.
Yeah. I don't even use mine for that anymore. Like I watch streams sometimes on the TV, but I don't use it anymore. It
Mm.
just sits
Mhm.
here. I have my iPad for that. I rather lay down instead of, have this here. I don't know. See?
Hoping Microsoft, comes out big when they do their Xbox Game Studios announcement next month. Because that's when they're finally gonna reveal what Halo gameplay they have. Because
Oh,
it's on a new
cool.
engine. They've been working on this Halo for like the past 5 years, 6 years, so it's
Okay.
been quite a while.
Yeah.
And then it's coming to PC, so I mean,
Oh, there
should
you go.
Might as well just play it on PC.
yeah. But I mean, I'm hoping they at least do some good in elsewhere, because like the whole point in why they call it the Xbox Series X is because Series X means that it's compatible with all the previous Xbox consoles.
Mm.
Or well, they had the
Mm.
Xbox Game Pass, so those games can be played on the new Xbox or whatever.
Just transfers over, right?
Yeah, or I know some of
Your
them
account
require you
data.
to buy the new compatible game or whatever. Or some of
Okay.
them have it where you can just literally take your 360 game disc and put in the new Xbox or whatever. So
What?
yeah.
That's
I mean,
cool.
that's one of the main reasons why I'm kind of rooting for them to do something, but like in the end, I don't really care because I'm not gonna buy it. But I guess it doesn't really
Right.
matter
Well,
since I have the Xbox One already. So
right.
anything they release, I can play regardless. It just won't be pretty.
hmm
So
Pretty cool though.
yeah.
Wait, so I have like kind of a follow-up question.
Mhm.
So for you console people, I mean, I think technically we all own some sort of console. I know Ash also has a Switch that he probably uses
Yeah.
semi-regularly, but do you guys like play at your desk, like plugged into a second monitor, or do you guys use like a separate TV living room kind of setup?
I use my
Um,
monitor. Just I have a extra HDMI cable plugging into my monitor.
Mm.
And
Okay.
yeah, why I have over 1,000 hours on my Switch. Wait, actually more. I don't know. I have a
Yeah,
lot of
it's a
hours
lot
on
of
there.
hours. Yeah.
Well, I have my TV right here. That's
Mm.
would be the only thing that that's the reason why this is here is literally just for that PlayStation. It used to be my main monitor, believe it or not. This 32-inch TV used to be my main screen connected to my laptop. So that was fun. Having Minecraft on like this big screen and recording with that, that was great. but I was also burning my eyes out too, which is why I probably can't see nowadays. But yeah, so that's my main thing. So and then I have my 2 here, but that's it.
I've actually never used my console when I've owned my computer. Like, legit, when I bought my computer, I basically stopped. And, I mean, I would only play my Xbox on the TV over there in a different room, but when I made the switch, it just instantly killed off.
Yep, that's how it was for me too.
And then a couple weeks later, AfterLife Season 1 started.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Y'all
a couple
some
years.
boomers, man. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, don't
I
you
wasn't there for
start
Season
Zoomer
1.
over here talking about doing some despicable acts.
Yeah.
Listen,
Wow, you gotta mention that every time I drink, bro.
It's okay.
ass slapping's the new norm.
No, it's not.
Wait,
It
hold
really
on.
isn't.
Wait.
Consensual
People are
ass
trying-
slapping.
People are trying to get that out of this, okay?
All right.
Good Lord.
Okay. Well, Mario's gonna get canceled soon, so that'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
listen, I
Mario's
don't
favorite
promote.
party.
I don't
Yeah.
promote anything like. Yeah.
Yeah, you sure do. You over
No.
here, like, just-
Okay.
Close. Do it at your own discretion.
Discretion advised.
Do not recommend at all. Do not recommend at all.
Just don't do it.
We're
Just
trying to
don't
get
do it.
sponsors over here, Mario. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, my
Mario's gonna
bad.
get us canceled.
Yo, Quip. I use you guys every day. Every day. Honey, you saved me 20. I saved $20 on Papa John's tonight on Honey.
No, you
Bro,
gotta get a
use-
bigger number for them.
Just quit
$20
having
is a
ass hair
lot.
brusher.
Well, no, when Mr. Beast does his little honey ads, he adds like products worth like $10,000, so like it has the big number. You saved $1,000 or whatever. It's like, well, yeah, that's because you added a bunch of crap to your freaking cart and then did it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do we want to stretch reality for that? That way we can make more bang.
Saved $1,000 using Honey.
Yeah.
Up to $1,000.
Yeah, you gotta add that part.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty good. $7,000.
Okay.
I've seen
Huh?
I've
Go
seen
ahead.
like honey ads. So they buy a pizza for $20 and they save $6. That's just not realistic in my eyes.
Wait, they buy a
Like
pizza
saving
for $20.
$6 on a $20 thing just doesn't really seem realistic. Have you seen like honey ads?
It kind of is. They're just using the coupons that are already established with that restaurant. So
Yeah.
it's just.
Well, like honey, when I go to Papa John's, for instance, and I go to their specials and I order from their specials, honey, the special deals are already in place. So honey won't actually put in a coupon. They say you already have the lowest price. So theoretically, when I actually go to check out and I don't use the specials, honey, I believe, is just putting in the special deals anyway. So it just automatically does it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already on the website necessarily to say. They're just doing it, making sure you get that deal. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I have a podcast suggestion from Aozzy 15. Who has the biggest brain on the server?
Obviously me. Actually, yeah.
I mean, Mario pointed at himself.
Well, because he's got a big head of hair right now. That's about it.
I've been doing some homework for the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, and you've
that
been
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Valorant.
Okay,
Hugh, obviously.
Yeah, Hugh's pretty smart. He knows how to.
He doesn't act it, but he is. So here's the thing: when he does these data packs and all this stuff for the server.
Wait, yeah, he's actually
I count that as big brain.
He's very intelligent.
We're raising his ego right now. I don't know if we should be saying all this about him.
All right, fine.
He's my favorite member.
Jay has the biggest brain.
See, now you're raising my ego. I don't know if you want to be doing that. Like,
yeah, Jay has managed 3 seasons of AfterLife. He's obviously must have a big brain capacity.
who's the most humble that we can say that and it won't get to their head? Like, we can't say that for GP. I don't think we can say that for White.
I don't think it's anybody.
Well, I mean, if we say that about King Z, you know, then I feel like King Z wouldn't let the power go to him.
Yeah, King Z's a pretty chill dude.
I feel like Kyle kind of would, so I don't know if you can say him. Winter will clearly have that power go to his head. KB,
I'm a great
Winter's
guy.
been killing it with the numbers lately.
Yeah,
true that.
Big brain power over there.
Minecraft
Dungeons
brain.
Puff,
Minecraft Dungeons getting
like
views.
Puff would have that power go to his head too.
You think Jaguar would? I don't think Jaguar would.
I feel like he slightly would.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Hello, it's Jaguaro.
Hello, it's Jaguaro.
You're making Cody proud. You're embracing your Britishness.
I know.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah, I'm actually, in all seriousness, I'll go with Hugh as well. Yeah, I like Hugh.
I think Hugh's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he makes a lot of our data packs, deals with a lot of our stupidity, helps foster a lot of the fun. You know, he's the one that helped Are emulators technically not things that you should mention? Well,
No.
we can just say we've been playing Mario Kart. And, you know, he's big brain, so we've been able to play Mario Kart together, so that's been pretty nice, you know, whether...
Yeah.
Big brain and...
Emulators are legal.
Yeah, but then if you mention, you know,
just
more
certain
stuff...
people obtain games illegally, and...
But
yeah, Hugh, also his content is really, like... I feel like you need a certain type of...
intelligence
to make that. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say to watch that.
Oh well, kind of both.
That is true for both, yeah. There's just a lot of people that just don't understand his kind of videos, but then there's a lot of people that do.
I don't understand his building. I can't wrap my head around it.
I love his building style.
I mean, it's great. I can't understand it.
I mean, have you seen what his base is actually designed to be? Like his room, like his college room?
No, but I thought that was a fantastic idea.
Oh
no, it could be his room, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I can only imagine what's gonna be in his room.
No, but he used a 3D scanner printer thingy.
I was gonna say.
So I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to emphasize what that's gonna look like then.
Ooh, interesting.
Has a rag on the floor next to his bed.
Yes. Doesn't he have a very gnarly like VR setup?
He does. I don't know if it's currently set up in the room he is in.
Oh boy.
Anyways, that'd be interesting to see.
Oh, well, no, he didn't bring it to college. So that's his college room. So he has a roommate with him in there too. So like, there's gonna be 2 twin-sized beds in that room that he's making for space. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that bad since it's like Matica, and then it makes the blocks pretty basic looking. I think.
Okay.
Or well, the 3D scanning did.
Very interesting.
I feel like that'll be very easy to like prank. Because it's such big, like, open space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big brain time.
Maybe.
Shh, don't tell him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will listen to the podcast and then catch on.
I don't know.
I think he listened to the last week's. If I recall correctly, he mentioned something that seemed like he listened.
White Fire was on it, that's why.
True.
He's lover.
Well, another thing that I figured we would mention is that, I mean, it's controversial. You know, so there's the Minecraft Farms drama that I was keeping up with, and I'm sure, you know, many of you guys probably don't really care for it, but I made a Twitter list to keep up with all the Minecraft developers. And so I could see like when they're having exchanges. That way I could see like when there's a new thing happening for 1.16 or whatever. And it turns out Sly Slime was getting, I guess, a bunch of tweets, and I guess some other developers were too, but Sly Slime was the pretty prominent one that was talking about it. I guess there were a couple Brazilian YouTubers that weren't necessarily happy with the direction Minecraft is going, especially with how the technical side is going, with gold farms kind of, dying off, or well, they kind of died in 1.16, but then they're bringing it back to
Yeah.
kill off in 1.17 though. And then there was a bunch of other things they changed, like how wither roses behaved and other sorts of things, I guess. I don't know. So the guy
I
basically,
don't know.
the Brazilian YouTuber basically made it out that Mojang is killing the game and saying Minecraft farms should not exist. And, obviously that's not
What?
exactly true. So, I was just curious, like, what do you, like, clearly, like, they tried their best to say, like, we don't hate farms, but, like, because, like, I recommended a solution to Slice Slime, because I was like, if you're getting harassed, you should take down their video then.
Take down their video.
Now,
That's true.
but do you think that would be too far and, like, an abuse of power, or do you think that would be, like, adding gasoline to the flame? Or do you think this would be,
Well, I
like,
think
a slap to their face?
I think it doesn't matter. I think people are going to speak their mind either way, no matter what form it's through. But
Yeah.
the thing of it is, it's on farm terms and farms being in Minecraft. I mean, technically, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, to compare it to another game like Terraria, for instance. I know there's farms in that game too.
Mm-hmm.
And those developers aren't really bothered by them. So I have a question. So is Mojang trying to deliberately get rid of, like, do away with farms? Or is this like they're fixing things and it's breaking other things type of deal?
They're fixing bug. Well, they said the gold farm was a bug that shouldn't have been a behavior to begin with, so that's why they're
All right, well,
supposedly
there you go.
going to kill it off. But then the Brazilian people were like, well, then, this used to be classified as a feature, and now you're calling it a bug. Like, what's up? Like, maybe the next thing you're going to call also a bug too when it was a feature, glitch, or whatever you want to call it. So, like, that's their main complaint too, that they're just going to keep doing this for whatever.
Right, right. Yeah, because
I
it's
don't know.
like, I don't know. I just think like if Mojang wants to do away with something, like if they think it's like overpowered or something like that, like I know they were trying to do away with AFK fishing, which I totally agree with. I think those farms shouldn't be in the game. Zero tick farms are broken, and you know what I mean. Like there are broken things. You can't, like, farms are not like necessarily right.
Mm-hmm.
They are like an abuse of, of the game's mechanics. And if Mojang wants to change that and they want to change their game to be not so farm like, I don't really see a problem with it. But I do see where, like, the technical side of people, they would have a little bit of a problem with that. Because that's what they rely on. So.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the current state of what we have, I think is fine because people who don't necessarily think it's fair can just play in a world without them. Like you kind of in your single player world, you can choose to not AFK fish or not use a gold farm.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess like in our community, we have like kind of a democracy. We can vote on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, in a technical sort of play style, you don't want to limit people either. So I think by taking that stuff away, I can see how people would be upset. Like I really don't feel like there's a need to, you know.
So you don't think that they should be removing those things or whatever, or fixing them?
Yeah, I mean, there doesn't seem to be any like game breaking stuff revolving around farms.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like patching out certain things makes the game more fun to like work around those problems.
Mm.
Like in all honesty, I think it would produce more content, figuring out new problems instead of just repeating gold farm tutorial. Well, now you're gonna have to make a new gold farm tutorial.
Yeah.
More views.
I mean,
Yeah, look at that. See?
that's what you think the
Yeah.
technical community should be about. So it's like a bit questionable. Like, why would you
Right.
complain about like doing something like using your brain? Because like, if you're a part of the community, that technical community, like, isn't that kind of what you want? Like, for them to like make you constantly be on your feet to think of new things and
Right.
whether or not like you break stuff or
It's
whatever.
gonna get
Like,
stale.
the AFK fish farms, Mojang tried to do something to, remove them, but
Right.
then they already found a new way to, get behind it. It's just a tiny bit more difficult, I think.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
No.
like the game changing. When it changes, it makes it more interesting. And people don't really like change. There's no
Mm.
question in that, but just how I see
Yeah.
it. It makes the game different every time an update happens, and that's kind of what they want.
Well,
Yeah.
I know one of the main complaints was that the guy was complaining about how he has to keep updating the farms that he currently has in his world. So that's what one of his
Yeah.
complaints was, like, "Oh, so now you broke gold farms and now I have to make a new gold farm or, change my gold farm or whatever."
Content smile?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
New improved gold. I don't know. I don't deal with the technical side of Minecraft. This is out of my realm. So like, I don't know. I'm an advocate that's against farms. I wouldn't personally like there's only certain ones that I would go to,
Mhm.
but other ones defeat the purpose of another aspect of the game. Like iron farms defeat a purpose of going mining for iron when you need iron. Gold as well, gold farms um and I don't know. I think that it's like different.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what you mentioned earlier, like taking down that guy's video,
Mhm.
I'm not like really sure how much, like to what extent he misled people, but I don't think it's a good idea to take a video down unless he's like directly telling his fans to be like, "Oh,
Wh
go harass this dev," or like something like that. I mean, I think I don't know. It is a very like gray area, I guess. There's a lot of controversy around taking down videos, but
Well, I mean, to me, the problem was like, if your title is literally like Mojang hates, this is the end of farms in Minecraft. Like that's literally his title. This is the end of farms in
Wow.
Minecraft or whatever. And it has all the fancy little emoji symbols, caps, colorful thumbnails. Like if you look at his channel, it's a clickbaity channel. Like that's literally what
Right.
he does. There was another Brazilian YouTuber that I was looking at. He posts like 5 videos a day or something or whatever, like 3-4 videos. And it's
mm,
like you guys shouldn't exist on this platform, but I guess it
No.
works. But like I read the comments and it's literally like I guess 12-year-olds that are like, how dare they like hate farms or whatever. Mojang is stupid or like Mojang is bad. They don't know
mm,
what they're doing anymore. This is why
Right.
Hytale's gonna be better or whatever. It's just like you're spreading so much misinformation from this one video, and then you're
Nice y'all ever
doubling down
compel.
on it. And like the guy even had an exchange with Slice Slime because like Slice Slime made a post on Reddit correcting them saying like we don't want to kill off farms. We just want to, make them where they're fair and like make sense and to where like it rewards
Right.
for what you put in effort wise. And like
Exactly.
he said gold farms aren't disappearing in 1.16, but will disappear later on. Well, this design anyways. And I guess I mean I couldn't watch the video because it's in, Portuguese. So, I can't really understand what's being said, but I'm pretty
mm.
sure, he probably stretched that, that they're trying to kill gold farms off in 1.16, etc., that kind of deal. So to me, it's like,
Right.
doesn't that kind of warrant like a removal of the video if it's like going to generate you hate or, you know, just a nuisance of 12-year-olds saying that you're killing the game or whatever.
That's a
When
good
it's a
point.
guy that has almost 1 million subs on YouTube. Oh.
Well,
And then the
Yeah.
YouTuber even blocked Slice Slime on Twitter too. After like
Yeah,
an
I
exchange.
saw that.
So
I'm just being kind of
Interesting.
petty about it.
Yeah.
he's being lazy. He doesn't want to create a new farm. But this is what happens. Things get updated. All right. For example, like with building, things change. You want to improve. There's
mhm.
things you can do to change these farms to make them better. Like Ash was saying, you know, this just generates more content. You know what I mean? You want to, who can create the next gold farm? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like if you create the next gold farm, you're set. People are gonna want that. So instead of complaining and yelling at Mojang, being like, hey, you shouldn't take these farms out of the game, you know, just make a new one. You know what I mean? If you know, if possible, of course. Use your head, use your noggin. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sticking with Minecraft for quite a while. I'm not leaving. I don't know what those Brazilian YouTubers are doing, but they want to leave. Cool. I'm staying here.
We're gonna go hightail. Because hightail's gonna
They're
have farms like
mainly
that.
just in it for the views.
Yeah.
They're doing like clickbaity stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, I still think Hytale's an ugly looking game, but you know, we'll see
It's
when
a
the time
certain
comes.
aesthetic.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, I
Trivia.
guess I don't have any trivia.
What? No, that's my favorite
No.
part.
You want me to have trivia? Oh
You have some
gosh.
old questions. Come on, you have some old questions.
Maybe
Stored up.
you gotta give me a second to see if I have some.
I know you do. Jay, you're always prepared for this type of stuff. Jay, I
Doesn't
appreciate
sound
you.
prepared.
I
Oh,
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So I got some questions. I don't believe I've used any of these.
Okay.
This might have. Okay, we'll go with one of them at least. How many named pets does Skunk have?
wait, what?
How many named pets do you have?
Oh, I have to answer this too. I'm like, in
I
real
went
life or
to
in
your
Minecraft?
base and I counted them.
Oh,
No,
I thought we were
oh
talking
my
about real life.
gosh. Wait, my
Named
cat's name? Did
pets.
I name all them? Oh boy.
There's a lot
I
of
can't remember.
birds just
All right.
chilling.
What's our options?
Okay, do you guys want some options? Or do you want
Wait,
to
Yeah.
is it
guess without it?
only at his base or like at spawn too? Or
No, they're all at my base now.
All at his base now.
all of
You
them?
moved all of them.
I need a range of numbers,
Oh, and
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I think it's.
I want to
multiple
hear
choice.
a guess without the multiple choice.
Okay.
I don't know. 19.
I'm gonna say 12.
Think about this. Hold on.
Yeah, Skunk seems like the type of
He's
guy that
gonna
would have
say
a lot of
something
cats.
way high or way low.
I don't know if you're counting that one, but I will say that.
I mean, I might have missed one.
I think 8.
Okay, are you guys ready for the answer choices?
Yes.
5,
Okay.
6, 8, 10, 11.
Those are our options.
Yeah.
Well,
me and
I
Ash
mean,
are
I'll go
way
with
off.
12.
No, he's
Or,
just shouting
I mean,
out
I'll go with
numbers.
10.
I'm going 8.
So 8 is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
let me try to see if I can see which ones it was. So it's the 4 birds, the 2 dogs, the panda. Is the cat named? Well, I counted the cat. I counted the panda, but that's not on my base. I think one of the cats is actually named instead. I think you count that one. The horse. Is that 8? I think that's 8.
What are
Right?
their names?
So the birds are names Moo, Lou, Woo, and Pooh. I have a dog named Macy, a dog named Stinky, I think.
I'm not gonna remember.
Interesting names.
And oh no, the horse's name's Stinky. The horse's name's Stinky. I forget what the dog's name is. I forget. Jay, you know.
No, I
Are there
don't
any,
know.
You don't
are there
know?
any-
Okay.
Are there any good
Um,
stories behind these names?
No, not really. I
Okay.
was like, I named my
He's
first bird
bored.
Pooh, and then I rhymed all the rest of the birds together. And then I was like, all right, what? I had a horse in. Okay, well, I guess this one. I had a horse in Legends of Zelda. What was it? The one where he turned into a wolf. What was that one?
Twilight
Twilight
Princess.
Twilight Princess. Yeah.
I love that game.
Same.
I named my horse Stinky in that, so I named my horse in this Stinky too.
Very
And
clever.
and then my dog, whatever I named that, and then Macy is. I just thought it was a nice name, and I put a pink collar on it for
Huh,
the other dog.
interesting.
Huh.
Cool.
Cool. Very
You want
cool.
another trivia question?
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Sure.
Okay. So, I mean, you're going to be able to tell when I made this question. Who has the most deaths on the server as of May 21st?
Artorian.
So, what's your guesses without me telling?
Puffing Fish HQ, just to be different.
Artorian. 100%.
Okay, Skunk.
Wait, as of what? When it was
May
May
last on the-
21st.
What was May 21st? Is that like a specific date?
No, that's me.
No,
That was when I was making the
3 weeks
podcast trivia
ago.
questions.
Oh,
Nothing
I
special.
thought you meant like on that date who had the most deaths.
No,
It's
just in
like
general.
as of last month ish, yeah.
Okay, bro, I don't know.
Come on, just
okay,
guess a member.
Flim. There you go.
Okay, so Mario said
Right.
Puff, Skunk said Flim, and then Ash said Art. Okay, your answer choices are Artorian, T-Bone, KB, and Whitefire.
Oh.
Well, mine's not even on there.
Whitefire.
Well,
Nah.
actually, I don't know. Since Artorian joined like way later, I'm gonna actually guess Hugh.
Actually,
Okay, so
It
which
actually
one?
might be.
Okay, so
Could be
Ash
K
is
because of
going
his
with
connection.
Hugh,
I'm going with White.
Skunk is going with White. Mario, who are you going with?
Artorian.
I believe still as of currently, Whitefire still has the most deaths.
Oh man.
Artorian is for
Hey.
sure catching up. I'm pretty sure Artorian has now broke the hundreds, but when
Oh my.
when I took this data, White had 122 deaths. And that's because he did the whole prank with Cody where they killed each other for each other's player heads at the beginning of the season, to where that
Okay.
brought them over 100 deaths. And then
I win.
Artorian at the time of doing this had 79 deaths. T-Bone had 91 and KB had 46, but I'm sure Artorian now has well over 100. Not trying to be mean, but it's probably the truth.
No, yeah, I watched Artorian die 20 times in like
Truth.
30 minutes. It was something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
It really
he
makes
died
you
in that
wonder how he
lava
does
in
it.
Town Hall too. Man, that was something. I don't even know. Don't even know who put that there.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so we're getting closer to the end, so I guess, do you guys have a topic or question that you guys want out of the bunch that are left? I don't know if you guys fancy a certain one.
Yeah, I'll save it as a surprise for next week.
Oh, you're gonna come on next week's? Wait, actually, I have an idea, so we didn't talk about it, but this is a monumental week for Mario.
Really?
You're gonna be finishing your school this week. Hopefully.
Wow.
You're supposed to be finished today, but
yeah, I'm finished now. I'm officially finished. I was just doing some last minute stuff.
gonna be a rising senior now, man. Our boy grows up so fast.
Yeah.
Thank God. Get him out of here.
Thank God. I'm moving out.
Goodbye.
We still got another year. What do you mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Said rising senior. That
Yeah.
means he's just becoming one.
We got to buy more of this.
Not even 18 yet.
What do you mean?
He's smacking guys' butts and doing other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. I probably that's a more gray area once I.
Sweetie, we can talk about this.
The 18.
I think we're supposed to talk about this, parents and childs. Okay.
Listen, it's completely non-sexual. It's just a friendly, like, love
What do you
chat.
mean, bro?
It's not like
I can't
it's not
believe
like
we're still
you're
on this topic. It's
grabbing
like from the beginning of the.
You're just like hitting
Mario,
it.
you're not helping anything here. You're just making
You're just
it
hitting
worse.
it. You're just hitting it.
You're just
You're
hitting
just
it. Just
You're just tapping it.
It's just like
You're just tapping it. Why don't you use that
Yeah.
word, for God's sake? Why not?
Bro.
None of it helps. You know, you just gotta
Yeah,
let
that's
it
what
go.
I mean. That won't do
No.
anything for you.
no, it's not like
It's not like
no.
what? What?
Listen.
Describe it for me, please.
I'm not the right person to describe it to you. Like it's just been like
What are you talking about?
it's just a friendly thing that we do.
Friendly thing.
Yeah, I don't know. You
Okay.
guys grew up in a different time period. It's just like,
What
different
are
decade.
you talking
What do you mean?
different-
Ash is in your freaking time period. He's a few
Sounds
years
like
younger.
2 years younger.
Yeah, 2 years
Ash-
younger, and
That's a different time period. Our
and I
time
don't
period-
see
Oh my
Ash talking
God.
about him smacking smacking people's butts, or tapping some.
Ash is
No.
pure.
Pure.
That is true.
Awesome. I'm wholesome and pure.
Exactly.
That's good to hear.
You're on the wrong
It's a good
podcast,
thing.
mate.
No, that's fine. I was just curious. So Jay and Skunk, you guys have a son, Mario. What relation do I
Yeah.
have with Mario? And you guys. I was just curious.
Third cousin.
Third
Okay.
cousin. That's really specific.
Okay.
About it.
Yeah, I was just wondering that for the longest time since I
Yeah.
learned that you guys had a son. I was just
Ash, you may
Anyways,
want to
moving
hang
on.
out with Mario so that way you can learn to be more like you, even though you are younger.
Yeah, you're my role model, Ash.
awesome. Glad
So-
It is
I
awesome.
could
So wait,
model for you. Yeah.
KB is the
There you go.
grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's everyone's grandma.
The grandma I don't like.
Kyle is the
The
grandpa.
mother-in-law. What is he? The
You
grandpa?
mean
Did you
great
say
grandpa?
Great grandma.
Great.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta put like 2 or 3.
Great. And what's King Z? I mean, King Z called me mom on stream today, which I don't know how I felt about that.
Mom?
Yeah,
Mom? Wait, so King Z and
Apparently-
I are brothers?
you're apparently
Oh,
brothers.
Oh, man.
That's
And then
exciting.
Your older
Why do we have a
brother, I
brother?
guess.
I think
You had me
Jagira is like
late.
the same age as Kyle too, so they both got to be like great whatever.
Great.
It's got a
Goodbye
little
day.
weird now.
Well,
Hold on, let me try to think of who else we have on the server.
we got Winter.
Winter.
Hmm.
He's old too.
Yeah, Winter's like that crazy great uncle or whatever, great uncle or something.
I've only been building all week. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, he's like 600 or 700 sleeps, right?
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's up there.
crazy.
He
I
must
don't
have
even
found
know
a
how
way to
much
crack
total.
the system.
No, he's just been playing, bro.
Yeah, terraforming his little river extension / ocean
Little.
extension.
Little.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of
It's
small.
the size of the spawn lake, bro.
It's minuscule. Really.
It's
this
small,
video
I expected
called it
more
a
from
pond.
Winter Tooth.
It's so small.
Like, how is this
Yeah,
pirate
a
ship's
pond.
gonna fit through that? Like, come on.
Come on, bigger.
Jeez.
Bigger
Like,
means better.
I mean,
Who
I
else do we
expected
have?
town hall size ships. He should have been compensating for that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
can we put Town Hall on a boat and that's the way we sail off to season 4? Bro,
Oh, so you're gonna
imagine.
build town hall on the boat.
Spoilers.
Nice.
No, we're gonna build a lake around town hall, put it on a boat,
and then build it again in season 4 from scratch.
Haha, you're funny. You're doing it. I signed you up.
Oh no.
I'm like that evil parent that just signs you up for shit.
Yeah, and forces them to do like extracurricular activities.
All Asian parents.
You're doing baseball.
You're gonna do SAT study prep today.
Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving the call, guys.
You're gonna go to the math decathlon tomorrow too.
Decapitation. I thought you were gonna say math decapitation. I'm like, what the heck is a math decapitation? Holy smokes!
So I had a horrible math career.
Well, was it decapitated? Sorry.
It was just bad.
Okay, Mario, I'm on the
You
same
didn't like
page
math.
with you.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Didn't vibe. No.
I don't like math. Well, you know what? Math is not too bad, depending on the teacher that you have.
Competitive math is just too much, dude. Like
competitive. Why would you be competitive about it?
So you can be smarter.
That's the thing that they
2 + 2. What is 2 + 2? Go.
It's like you all word problems, and people would be done with the problem before the announcer finished reading the problem. Yeah, anyways.
Okay. Question, Ash. Are you done with school? When are you done with school?
I was done 2 weeks ago. Wait, 1 week
Wait,
ago?
what?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, California, or not California specifically, but West Coast people.
No, wait.
I'm pretty sure they end early and start early. All right.
No, actually, this was my last week of school, except I didn't get any work, probably because I'm a freshman and like.
Okay. So
You know,
like
they're
same.
easy, I guess. I don't know.
Lucky.
Or it could be what you said. I don't know. I'm just glad that it's over.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything special planned?
Special planned?
All over.
Well, I'm gonna record some AfterLife videos, and
that is a good one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, I'm gonna play Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good plan, though.
And Mario Kart and Codenames. Maybe not Codenames.
Sure. I love Codenames.
Whatever. And Minecraft Dungeons, right? Yes.
When your hint is unknown or unknowing or unexpected, and the actual word is snort.
Oh, okay. We don't talk about that.
No, you just have to put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He could have said 10 billion other things that would have been better for that.
It's getting too personal.
Okay,
sorry.
Okay, back to the topic. So Mario, do you have anything that you're gonna do since Ash kind of vocalized what he's gonna be doing?
I'm going to be doing a surprise.
Ooh.
Okay, so you guys heard it here first. Mario's gonna be streaming 5 times a week starting this upcoming week.
Really?
It's gonna be crazy banger content.
My
He's gonna be releasing videos every day, like AfterLife SMP videos, 20 minutes long, fully edited, all entertainable segments.
What are you trying to say? His aren't fully edited?
Well, no, I was just trying to like make sure like there wasn't any gray areas where he's it's a 20-minute long, one clip.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Good thinking there.
Yeah, Mario, I can't wait to see that. Have high expectations.
For next podcast, not what Jay said though. That's false, but maybe, probably a more regular stream schedule.
Better.
2 to 3 times a week.
Gotta get some use out of my emotes.
Only 2 to 3.
Subscription.
Yeah, 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah, I think I unsubscribed from you actually. Because I couldn't stand just being subscribed to a channel that doesn't stream.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Well,
not gonna lie.
I did that with a few AfterLife members.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
2 of them at least.
We're throwing too much shade this podcast. Can we just stop judging?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I agree. We're kind of like.
I'm just trying to say I'm not trying to chuck $5 because I'm a broke college student. If they're not gonna stream, I'm not gonna throw $5.
If I want to greet my childhood friends with a slap on the ass, you guys better respect that, okay?
Not this again.
Well, Skunk, we need to wear some protection.
I'm not touching any of you guys. You guys are old, man.
I'm
How much
glad.
more older are we?
Please don't ever.
4 or 5 years older than you, yeah.
Who has my Twitch Prime subscription? Oh, Zach the Dragon has my Twitch Prime subscription.
Oh, hashtag ad, thank you. My gosh, over here advertising people left and right.
What are you
But
talking
yeah, guys,
about?
that is going to be it from SquareMario.
Oh, I am subscribed to you. It renews in 8 days.
Oh my gosh.
So you're welcome.
Thanks.
Can you hold on a second? Don't try to end this podcast. So
That's gonna be it.
no, stop. I'm subscribed to Draft, Mario, King Z, Whitefire. I think that's a gifted sub. Yes, and I have my Twitch Prime on Zach. So
Well, thanks for
That's a
giving me
lot.
suggestions on streamers. Just kidding, I
Absolutely,
watch
there you
all of
go.
them. So
There you go. One board
it's okay.
Chicky. I have a subscription to her too, apparently. I get gifted subs. Alright, we're gonna end or what?
Whoa.
Yeah,
This was gonna be a 4-hour-long podcast.
Bro, it's like 1 AM.
Okay, so we got one last podcast suggestion that we have to end it off with.
You're a joke.
So this is coming from, for some reason, they changed their username or their nickname, so I'm a little bit confused by it. But it's coming from Ash298 the. I don't know what happened right there. But
Yeah.
he asked favorite
They're
ice
bad.
cream brand and flavor from that brand.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a brand.
Yeah.
You gotta have a brand, dude.
Whoever suggested that, very good guy. I mean, I really like that question.
Cheese chicken guy over
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? I got mine in mind, dude.
I actually don't have a brand.
Okay.
Wait, actually, I'm a little bit torn on the flavors here.
It just yeah, you go ahead.
I gotta Google all their flavors right now.
What are you trying to look up, like some Ben and Jerry stuff?
No, that is peasant.
What, really?
Peasant?
I thought Ben and Jerry's is supposed to be some like high quality ice cream.
Actually, I don't know. I've had Ben and Jerry's like once. Like it's
Dude,
probably
Ben
not
and
bad.
Jerry's is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the flavors that? How do I not?
Ben and Jerry's has so many flavors. All right. My favorite ice cream brand and their flavor is Ben and Jerry's. Just the best ice cream brand, and personally, I like their the Tonight Dough. I haven't watched the Tonight Show. I don't even know what that is, but the Tonight Dough. Ooh, that is a good ice cream flavor.
Is it just cookie dough?
I don't know what's in it, but it's delicious.
It's different, bro. It is different, and it's delicious. That is a good one.
But honestly, all their ice cream flavors are great.
I heard one of them through a Twitch streamer while a bunch of them were raving about it. Half Baked is supposedly really good.
Oh, that one is also
It's
really
a
good.
chocolate and vanilla ice cream mixed with gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough and fudge brown. Oh, that sounds really good right now.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's another one. That's really good.
Okay, hold on. Dairy Queen. Okay.
Okay.
Dairy Queen. All right, I'm changing it up a little bit. All right. You go to a place to get ice cream. You go to Dairy Queen, you get one of them the Oreo Blizzards. That's delicious.
Okay. I've
like
actually had that. That
I'm
is a
gonna be
pretty
honest,
good one.
I've never been a Dairy Queen.
I've only been there like twice.
Dairy Queen or Sonic?
Queen near me. Yeah, the closest one is like 30 minutes away.
What about a Sonic?
I've never seen any of those near me either.
Yeah. Nearest Dairy Queen's like 6 hours away from me.
I think there's only one Sonic in my state. Or maybe two.
Really? Well, I mean, the only other thing that, like, Massachusetts, like, the biggest fast food brand that you guys have, right, is Dunkin' Donuts. So it's like, you would think you would have something else to, like, be there, but I guess it's cold up there for a nice chunk, so maybe ice cream doesn't make sense up there as much.
Yeah, there's not as many ice cream places, I feel like. There's a lot of, like, local stuff, but I don't know about any big chains. anyways, my favorite ice cream brand is probably Haagen-Dazs.
Oh,
That
okay. An
I think
exquisite
it's
one.
German or something.
Yeah.
Good
But
one.
yeah, it's
But what
just
flavor?
it's very refined tasting. I don't know. I'd have to go with like green tea or double Belgian chocolate chip. I know
Green
those are
tea is
very,
I
actually
mean,
good.
those
very different, but
very different. Yeah.
yeah.
Green
Okay.
tea is
Whatever
actually
you're feeling,
really
they got so much variety, I feel like.
yeah.
Yeah, so actually, I was just curious. Have you guys ever had a pistachio ice cream?
No.
Oh, yeah, I had that from Haagen-Dazs, actually. It's very, like, nutty in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean,
Here we
I
go
saw that
again.
once and I was like,
Uh,
"Is that
Skunk,
really that
shut
good?"
up.
You know?
What?
It
Where'd
just
you
seemed weird.
where'd you have it from?
Yeah,
Ash?
continue.
Where'd you get your pistachio ice cream?
Your nutty ice cream.
No. No, what? Why are we doing this?
Your nutty ice cream, bro. How many nuts did it have in it?
You guys are so immature, like,
What?
Well,
What
don't
do you
talk to
mean?
your parents like this. Come on.
Hey, yeah.
talking about ice cream, come on.
We like nuts too.
Alright, good.
All right. Calm down.
Great. Yeah,
Oh.
pistachio is good. Like, there's raw chunks, but then the flavor is also very concentrated in the cream part of it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had it, but it does. Sometimes I'm like, hey, that actually sounds pretty good.
I'd recommend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to step up my game. I've been on the peasant ice cream brand, Briars.
Is that the
Peasant
one that,
ice
like,
cream
doesn't
brand.
melt?
No, it
No, all ice cream
melts.
melts. All,
No,
all,
there's one that doesn't.
They're supposedly like they're the cheaper ice cream brand, like because there's something
Yeah.
off about it to where like I guess there's
don't
something different about
oh,
it.
wait.
I saw someone post this video. It's either like Brigham's or Briars or something doesn't melt.
No, that melts for sure.
Okay, I don't know. There's some weird thing.
I don't know. I thought I heard once that big ice cream brands add potatoes, some sort of potato thing into their ice creams. I could
I don't
like I could
remember
just be like
that.
weird. That could just be a weird thing I heard once from somewhere.
Potato ice cream.
Like no, like they add potatoes into their vanilla ice cream or something. This doesn't seem right to me though.
Interesting.
Let's see, Briar's ice cream scandal. Does Briar's ice cream not melt? So I guess that was like a misleading thing that happened at one point.
Yeah, maybe I got tricked. Like how 12-year-old Minecrafters are getting tricked.
Yeah, I guess there's like something to do with like how the ice cream's made that like doesn't stain up to the quality of other ice creams. Oh. Typically, I mean, I'm sometimes typically very basic where I'm just like vanilla works, you know, if it's a good tasting vanilla works. Oreos, always pretty nice in it.
You know,
But you
Oreos
know,
good.
sometimes like if you get it when it's packaged, it seems like too much, but when you get it made from like a Dairy Queen or Sonic, it's like just the right amount of Oreo, I guess.
Yeah.
It's different. Cookie dough is always nice. There's one other one, but that I can't remember, but those are typically my go-to ones.
You guys like McFlurries?
I've been at
Do,
McDonald's once.
but my McDonald's makes them like really runny. So I don't
Yeah.
like them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been so long. They're generally okay, but it's like I have trouble like finishing them, like especially after if I eaten like a ton of nuggets or something like just
Really?
on its own it would be pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean I really can't relate to you guys. I've eaten McDonald's like once.
Lucky.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm a
they probably
vegetarian,
don't
so
have many vegetarian options.
yeah, and honestly, if they did have like a veggie burger,
You
Maybe not
probably
got
would
lettuce.
not want to eat there. no matter
No.
what. Because of how they would probably cook it, it would still probably be cross-contaminated with other meat.
That's I was gonna think like probably do that.
Like, are you really gonna trust a McDonald's worker to do that? I could see maybe a Chick-fil-A worker you instilling trust in,
No.
but McDonald's, no. They would happily just cook that on top of another meat. So.
Yeah. I mean, like, who really cares? Like, whatever. I mean,
Mm.
I don't blame them. You're working at McDonald's. You're just trying to earn a little bit of money. So.
Trying to get by.
Ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah. Oh. I think we're gonna call it here for the podcast, unless you guys have something else you want to say.
Goodbye.
Finished all my water throughout this podcast. That's
You guys ever make your own ice cream?
I did that
tried
in
once.
chemistry class, where you make like a small little like Ziploc bag amount.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried making ice cream once, and it failed very horrendously. It was like ice, not ice cream.
Mine was actually good. I just couldn't get the flavor to spread like evenly. I did a Mountain Dew ice cream and a Nutella ice cream. Like not together, like separately. That would be gross if it was together, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. Yep.
It's not that hard.
you can see Mario's experimental, so that's interesting to know. Good to know.
Okay. All right. We gotta. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff from this podcast people are just gonna clip it, expose me, take it out of context.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're going to call it there for episode 25 of the AfterLife Podcast. Don't forget, we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube with webcams. Also, we have a Discord and the links to all the members at streaminglinks.com/AfterLife SMP. And you can suggest topics and questions at our Discord or at our YouTube podcast comment section of the recent one. And that is all. Don't forget, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Goodbye.
Love it when he says that.
Mario touches butts and balls.
Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
I don't touch balls.
Okay.
You said you returned the favor, Mario.
No, not.
That's what you said. You said it. We all heard it. It's on recording.
It's just like if they do it, like if they're an asshole about it, I'm gonna hit them kind of hard. Like